This episode of the Mustang project involves wheel restoration and a trunk makeover. This GT Fastback came with the styled steel wheels, and I think it's likely these are unrestored original. They're straight and the chrome is in pretty good condition. They just need the center sections to be painted and refinished. The trunk is equally great. You know, the car was born as Wimbledon white, so a little bit of surface rust, but you know, no, this is just grime. It's not anything that matters. But look down here in these wells. That's original metal. And what I'm going to do is clean that up with Pour 15. I use Pour 15 to clean that and prep that metal, and then coat it really well. So no Bondo, just the sound deadening material. And that's definitely a tough spot right there for most cars, right behind the rear wheel. So the channels are good. You know, they didn't paint this trunk when they painted it black 45 years ago, but I'm going to redo all that. But the channels are great, no rust, so really good news. the trunk turned out great. I've got the gas tank bolted back in. I just need to run the wires for the brake lights, tail lights, and things like that. But really good result for the trunk. All right. So when I got this car, it had several things that the previous owner had bought probably 20 years ago or 30 years ago from Mustangs Unlimited, some old Scott Drake stuff. And I've already taken it out of the bags, but it's a, for the trunk, it's a cargo bag and a jack bag, which is really cool, brand new. And here's my jack. This is the original jack from the car, and I don't think it's ever been used. I don't see any scratches from that scissor jack. It's made in Canada, which I think Ford had a relationship with Canada during some of the manufacturing back in the late 60s. So, and also had a trunk liner, which I've already put in. It's over here. And it's just vinyl with like a cotton backing. So it's nothing fancy, but it's very period correct if you think about the plaid and everything. So, you know, it was already pre-cut to go around the gas inlet, and it's got these carpet corners in the various corners to make it lay down. So, I mean, it's like I said, I'm sure I could make a really nice carpeted solution here, but I'm going to go with this. I'm just going to enjoy it just for the nostalgic nature. And by the way, it's covered now, but you saw me put Dynamat on that trunk, and the reason I did that is when I was driving around, I could hear the gas sloshing around in the tank every time I would, you know, accelerate or turn the corner or something. So when I put Dynamat on that trunk, it actually quieted that down, so I don't really hear the gas and the gasoline in the tank. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anyway, and I've got a spare tire here. It's old, it's an old bias ply, but you know, I'm either going to paint this one, repaint it, make it look nicer, or maybe I'll buy a new styled steel wheel and put it in the trunk. Haven't decided, but the trunk is going to end up looking really nice when it's all done. Well, skip ahead 3 weeks. I went ahead and bought a new wheel from Scott Drake and got a new tire that matches the others, and I'll put this in the trunk. I think it's a really good looking thing when you open the trunk and you see this versus that old steel wheel. And done. The trunk looks much better than when I first got the car. I think that's going to be real nice. Okay, so that's it for episode 5. The next episode will be all devoted to Operation Save the Paint, where I'll be going around the car and spending weeks or maybe months doing paint correction, touch-ups, and doing the best I can to save this beautiful patinaed paint.